Hi folks, it's Ron Elfenbein. I wanted to kind of go over a little bit about what PPE is. Everybody you hear this term bandied about, and I kind of wanted to just give a quick overview. So I'm wearing a hairnet. That's one piece of PPE, kind of keeps our heads from getting contaminated. This is my N95 mask, which I'm going to take off for a second. It helps keep particulate matter from getting into our, so we don't breathe it in, keeps virus particles out of our lungs. We also have a surgical mask that would go over the N95 mask. These are pretty good for everyday use for most people. I don't think most average people need to have an N95 mask to go to the grocery store. These are perfectly fine. If you do have an N95, please give it to a healthcare worker. You really don't need it as a regular person, because nobody's coughing in your face and you're not doing procedures on people. We also have these face shields, which have been graciously donated by some folks. These are made on a 3D printer, which are pretty cool. Just kind of goes over your head like this and allows you to isolate so that nothing can get through and my face is not getting contaminated. We have these safety goggles, which you wear over your eyes like that. Also keep your eyes from getting contaminated, which the virus can get in through any mucous membrane surface, so your eyes is certainly one of those. Booty covers, these cover your shoes. Some of them are longer than others. This particular one is a short version. It's just your foot kind of goes in like this, and it just covers your shoe. I'm trying not to waste this, so I'm not going to put it actually on, but covers your shoe, so that way your shoes don't get contaminated. Of course, just regular old gloves, and then a impervious gown, which again I'm not going to open because I don't want to waste it, but you just put this on, you wear it, and it would protect your skin and your clothing from getting contaminated. They're impervious, so they're made of this cool material that just keeps water and particles out, and you put your gloves on over those. There's a certain way you got to put everything on and put everything off, so you don't contaminate yourself when you're putting it on, or rather when you're taking it off after you've been in a contaminated area. So you see people walking around in Walmart and the grocery stores and stuff with all this stuff on. Truth be told, most people who number one, don't know how to wear an N95 properly, and number two, if they do get coughed on or something contaminated on the N95, they're more likely to contaminate themselves. So when I said most people don't need these, it's the truth, but it's also you're more likely to hurt yourself by wearing stuff like this, because if you don't know the proper sequence of how to take it off, you're just as likely to get something from improperly taking everything off. So this is what we use to keep ourselves healthy and safe. You also may see some people with these isolation gowns with this helmet on. Those are called PPEs, and that's a positive pressure system. You wear a belt with a motor on the back that provides fresh air to you through a HEPA filter. I don't have any of those to show right now, but those are pretty cool, and those are like the best way to keep yourself safe. But people are asking what you can do to help out. Number one, please, everyday people do not need N95s. If you have them, please donate them. We've asked people to kind of help manufacture these things if you can. Gowns are another thing we can use, so if you have some impervious cloth, you can sew them for us, would be great. Surgical caps, another thing we can use, and then homemade face masks are also really helpful. So thank you all. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please hit subscribe. Thank you very much, and stay safe, everybody.